Rebolista! Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? If you have no idea what that intro of mine was, go watch Felipe Neto, the YouTuber who this video is about, because you'll understand it quite quickly. So, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the only Brazilian YouTuber that I watch, because he's really awesome, and I guess maybe I should explain a little better certain things to you guys. I don't like Brazilian entertainment at all. I don't like Brazilian television. I don't like they don't even have television shows. It's all novellas and a whole bunch of shit, soap operas. I don't like anything like that. Anything on TV here in Brazil, I don't watch, except for the football, which will actually be the topic for my next video. Wait for that. And you know, pretty much the media, entertainment, anything here in this country, I completely dislike. However, when it comes to YouTube, there's only one exception, and that's Felipe Neto. I don't watch any other Brazilian YouTuber at all. Not a single one. I know, like, who all of them are. I know who the more famous ones are, and I know what they do, but I don't watch them. You know, I just don't like what they present in the forms of entertainment. Felipe Neto is a vlogger who actually does a lot of things. He's like exactly like me. He's like the example of who I want to be to a certain degree, you know, because he does vlogs, he does gameplay, he does challenges, he does collaborations with other people, you know, he does just a whole bunch of really awesome content. And I think that the things that he does really, they remind me a lot more of American YouTubers, you know? He's more like an American YouTuber who just happens to speak Portuguese, so I can relate to him very easily, you know? Everything he does on his channel is like what I want to do, so it makes sense that he's going to influence me a lot and inspire me. And that's just as a content creator. As a person, it's like he's my brother or something, like he's my doppelganger, because he likes everything that I like. He's a nerd, a geek like I am. Really big fan of Harry Potter, loves reading books, watching TV shows. He speaks English, he watches like a lot of pretty much only American shows, you know, and it's really interesting to see someone who I want to be already exist. Quite literally. He's like if I were to stay in Brazil for any longer, he's like exactly who I strive to be, you know. And my American influences include Markiplier and PewDiePie, Smosh, even though Smosh is a whole lot different now. Jacksepticeye, a little bit of Dan and Phil, you know, Joey Graceffa or Graceful, I don't even know how you pronounce his name. We've got Jenna Marbles, you know, Cinnamon Toast Ken. We've got a lot of American YouTubers or English, European YouTubers who influence me. Here in Brazil, there's only one though, and that's Felipe Neto. And I really think he's a really good influence on me and a lot of other people who want to do what he does, you know, what we do. And I think that it's really hard to describe him with just like so few words, because he's just really great. Just basically though, he was born in a really shitty part of Rio de Janeiro, a place called Engenho Pequeno, which if you guys have never heard of, don't look it up, just take my word for it. It's a really horrible little place. Not that I'm as better off, but at least like sometimes I complain about the place where I live because it's kind of dangerous. It's kind of like maybe like the Brooklyn of Rio de Janeiro or something, but where he used to live is even worse, you know, really poverty-stricken area. And he, like me since I was younger, wanted to entertain people, but in a different way. Like he used to entertain his family and his friends, you know, doing some weird dances or interpretive things that he used to do. And like as time went by, he started noticing that there was a lot of productivity to be had vlogging, you know, buying a camera, which he did, and just talking to it, you know, giving his opinions out, sort of like what I do in What's the Damage. It was actually kind of inspired by him actually. And he would turn on this camera and he would just start blasting everything that he didn't like and why he didn't like it, you know, be it from bands or movies or certain books that he didn't like Twilight, which to this day he doesn't like, neither do I, attitudes of certain people, and it just blew up, you know. It got really famous really quick, you know, and he started getting a lot of subscribers, a lot of views. And as time went by, he started making money with YouTube and moved out of that poverty-stricken area of his and went to live in the center of Rio in a nice little apartment, not too bad. And here's a little fun fact. I'm not entirely sure he was the first Brazilian YouTuber, but he was the first to reach 1 million subscribers. You know, the first YouTuber here in all of Brazil, maybe in all of South America too. But let's talk about just Brazil. The first YouTuber here in Brazil to reach 1 million subscribers. which is really, really incredible, you know. Of course, others have surpassed him. Whindersson Nunes has, I think, 20 million now. Felipe has 13 million. But the point is, he was the first to reach 1 million. He was the first to get, what is it? Is it the diamond or the, no, I think it's the silver play button that YouTube gives you for 1 million subs. Whatever button it is, he was the first one to have it. And recently, he has a brother named Lucas Neto who also has a YouTube channel of his own. And recently, they created a new channel together to do videos together, you know, to do things like they have their individual channels, but they're also going to be collaborating on this channel. And it was the fastest channel in the entire world to reach 1 million subscribers, you know, in 24 hours. They expected it to take like a week or so, but it took actually a day. So just to show you how incredible this guy is. Brazilian entertainment, in a nutshell, doesn't inspire me at all. It doesn't influence me. It doesn't make me want to be anything. You know, it doesn't even entertain me. I can't laugh at what Brazilians put out. I have recorded a video a long time ago. This one right here, talking about the differences between American humor and Brazilian humor. And if you watch that video, you can understand why I don't like Brazilian humor. But Felipe Neto is an exception because his humor isn't really Brazilian. To me, it feels more like American. You know, like I said before, it's like an American speaking Portuguese. He's really awesome, you know. I can't really, it's so hard to put my finger on because he's the, out of all the YouTubers that I watch, he's like the first one, the only one rather, who I've been watching since he started. Quite literally, like I saw his very first videos, you know, back when he didn't even have that many subs or that many views. He was still a little irrelevant, and I've been watching him for all that time. That's 7 years, you know, going on, yeah, almost 8 years, I would say, you know. So that's crazy. That's really crazy, you know, and I've seen him evolve, I've seen him grow. I've tried to collaborate with him a few times. I've sent him so many emails. I really want to meet him someday, maybe record a video together or just talk and tell him how awesome he is and thank him for influencing me. I've tried so many times over the years. I've tried to book a gig on Parfanado, which is like, I guess it's sort of like the equivalent of Smosh here in Brazil, next to Porta dos Fundos. And I've tried getting a job on their network too, but it's really complicated. It's really complicated. You know, it really does have to do more with luck than anything, someone noticing you. Maybe this video would get him to notice me. But honestly, I guess that's it really. It's just to sort of like share with you guys a little bit about that background, like how I came to watch him, and I'm subscribed to him, and I'm a loyal fan of his, but not any other Brazilian YouTuber. And it's not that I haven't tried to watch other Brazilian YouTubers, it's just that they don't entertain me the same way Felipe does, you know? I don't really like Portuguese-speaking channels, I don't like Brazilian content, you know? But Felipe Neto is the exception because he was the only one who I've been watching for all these years, you know? So he has a special place in my heart. He's a really talented, skilled, and craftful content creator, and seems to be a really great person. I've never met him personally, but he seems to be really great. And that's it really. Now, a special message to all of my American subscribers or European or wherever you are, if you're not living in Brazil. If you don't know who Felipe Neto is, I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description of this video here, because he's just really incredible, you know. Actually, I think I can put it here too. If I can put a link to his channel here, then I will too, right there somewhere. So go to his channel, check him out, and if you don't speak a lick of Portuguese, just turn on English subtitles or something, you know. But even so, he actually does have a few videos speaking English. He speaks English really well. I'd say even better than me. And I guess that's it for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about someone who really inspires me. My next video is going to be my long-awaited 90th video special. I'm going to be talking a little bit about, like I said, sports, football, or soccer. Talking a little bit about how I got into that. You know, I think it could be an interesting topic too. And after that, I am on the final stretch. 10 more videos until I hit my 100th video. And in my 100th video special, I will be making a very special announcement, be revealing sort of a big secret to all of you guys who are subscribed to my channel or not, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for being with me on this wild ride. We're almost there, almost to 100 videos, hitting 700 subscribers pretty soon, hopefully. This is Igor Chesterfield signing off for now, and I will see all of you dudes and dudettes right here in my next video.